Hey everybody, Koosemose here, back again with the last stream, World Unknown. We're going to continue on to the place by the purple eye tree. Maybe? I'm not really sure, but I'm sure I haven't went into one of those before. Cheating Engineer Tunnel, I love these. And again, guessing this way? Completely worn away. Ah, I missed that tunnel down. Whoops, my bad. That's fine. I can, occasionally walk. Absolutely fine to walk a little bit to get some treasure. And there is, in fact, a lever by the orange eye tree. Hey, was that a recipe? I'm not sure. I guess it was. I mean, maybe I should be using a dagger since it weighs less. It's more attack, more weight. I could use a whip. I don't have any special whips. I feel like I did use some whips on the rogue for a little while. Ooh, I missed that completely. Also, that's... where does this go? Aha! That was weird. In the beginning there was Brimir, the first dwarf. On the first day, Brimir was lonely and brought from the nothingness 10 more of his kind. For the next 3 days, each dwarf brought 10 more of their kind into the world. According to legend, how many were in existence after 4 days? Okay. Just put a wrong answer in, yeah, take my damage. I didn't do too much. Okay. So in the beginning, this first dwarf. On the first day, he was lonely and brought from nothingness 10 more of his kind. So, first day. 11 dwarves. Second day, each of those brings forth 10. So that's 110 plus 11, so 121. This is getting a little complex. I'm going to bring out my notebook to keep track of this. Okay, so 121 on day 2. So that means day 3, each of those brought 10. So that is 1,210 plus 121. 1331. Was it after 3 days it wanted to know? 4 days. So, again, same thing. Add a 0 to the end and then add the original number in. That is 14641. 14641. 14641 and 1. Boom and boom. Rejuvenating cloak. And an emerald cloak. Awesome. Certainly is a lot easier to sketch stuff down while doing a more complicated puzzle such as that. Alright, so I almost missed a puzzle there. Glad I didn't. Go back this way. And up the... yeah, we already went down that way. So this was... that was the eye tree. Oh, spikes are gone there. There's another eye tree. Did they lower those spikes, perhaps? Excuse me, green chests? What are green chests? Well, whatever they are, I can tunnel to them, I think. Full ambrosia. Full nectar. And full remedy. Awesome. Are the green chests just because only the engineer can get them? Perhaps? So we got blue chest for the thief, red for everybody, and green for the engineer. I wonder if anybody else has special chests. Let's see. Stand Feral within the fanged darkness, for behind ye 1,000 proud ancestors welcome ye into the warrior's light. I might have misread that word. Ferals? That doesn't, I don't know, seem to flow quite right. Well, this probably goes up there. And I think I want to go back up there. Because... no. Already went that way. I read this. Codex of Korg. Huh. Where does that other tunnel lead to then? Did we take it? I'm sure there's a way to tackle this that some reasonable person would have taken. I'm not a reasonable person. Where does this go? Ooh, chests. The giant SP orb, I like that. Another tunnel? Do I just get a tour of all the loot spots? Or just like straight through this place? Awesome. There's things there that I can't get to. Do you have any crystals? I see a white crystal, maybe? Or is that just rock? I can't tell for sure. Ah, purple crystal, okay. So we want to look for matching purple crystals. Dwarven language upon this, its precursor to modern Dwarven text reads, where thy hammer travels, let thy reputation travel first. So blue there, blue there. So do you have to hit both of these? Maybe. Or maybe they go into the same place, so in theory they both head there. Starting to get a little low on HP, actually. Well, halfway down to my guys. It's not super low. Anyways, these fights go pretty painlessly now that I've got my attack up. Hate when I miss things, though. No hope, that's... ooh. Alright. Let's finish this once off. That slime is hard to hit. Alright, so what do we have as far as items go? Might as well... let's just use up some potions, right? That's all of those. Okay. That's good enough. So him using the... okay, I gotcha. Right, I think I'm starting to remember things. There's the switch I want. I feel like I'm probably going to have to follow this... oh, what's this? Should this hallway tunnel ever fail, and before your last breath, lock down every switch and damn every enemy to eternal isolation. I think I'm actually undoing what they've all done. Okay, I can't get there, and I also don't see how to get there. So perhaps pulling that lever will let me access it through here, right? Also, can I go anywhere here? I mean, obviously I can, but does it take me anywhere useful, I suppose, is the more important question. It does not. Alright, so going to assume there's something that was opened up by that. The lever in the last room we pulled is what that is. Very unambiguous way to refer to that. There's a thing we pulled down, okay. And here's a place to place a mining bomb. With 2 chests. Excellent. I rather enjoy opening chests. I mean, they're not... a lot of times they're just kind of very small incremental things, and I think some of those potions I may have been just dumping due to being full. Anyways, what does this sign say? Barely make out the inscription. Through superior intellect, we stand guard within our fortress or fortifications over our enemies. Alright. So... well, none of those, like... those both felt like kind of precursor levers. So maybe they opened up a thing in the third path? I don't know. It feels a little sketchy. I mean, this is still the same overall room. I mean, maybe I'll have to go back, right? I'm a digger, yay! But I don't remember anywhere that I couldn't get to. Or anywhere I couldn't get to that was past something I could theoretically open, right? And this suggests that is right. So, one probably opened this set of spikes. Nothing? Nothing, tra-la-la? Huh. So was that a thing in the last game where you might occasionally get mining tunnels with nothing in them? I cannot recall for sure. But it might have been a place I can go through. But first, a way that I didn't need to open up. This feels... okay, I can't open that up yet. So, we head through here, peek over this way, see another tunnel. I feel like this will be loot, or the place I just came out of. I got turned around, right? That happens. So presumably this will come out that hole in the next level up, right? Yes. Pull this switch, and another set of spikes has gone down, presumably. And we're back out this way, and it was not that way, this way. Aha. And that is our blue crystal. Roughly as I expected, actually. Surprisingly enough. Not that way. Though, my assumption that the other two opened the thing for the blue crystal, and I suppose it's a reasonable deduction that after you go there and don't activate any blue crystal, that the blue crystal's going to be in the final door, right? The set of 3, kind of leading. So, that is blue crystal, blue crystal. Where did we... did we see a blue crystal somewhere? I feel like we did. Also, where does that lead? That's a purple crystal. I've not seen a purple crystal. But I'm also going to assume that I'm not missing anything important by skipping past those. That's purple, but... you're blue. Oh ho ho. Oh, we're fine. We haven't done anything. Yes. Switch there. This looks like a boss kind of place. Well, these aren't bosses, but... yeah, you get invaded a lot more than I'd like, sir. I'd appreciate if you quit that. So, we will finish these guys off, and maybe fight a boss here. Definitely like the number of things we get from looting, though. Yeah, that's a pretty obvious route. And checking in here, another one of these. Like, part of me wonders if there's not some other secret there. Not entirely sure, though. Okay, so we have a hole down. We have a white crystal. Those seem to kind of connect. Draw strength from thyself, not the rest is unreadable. We've got this. I see something down there I would like to get at. So, that's, perhaps over here. Ah, one of these. So this one I bet will lead over here. And there is a chest I'd like to open. There we go. Mega Blitz. Well. Again, a lot of the just random chests are not that inspiring. But, you know, they're there. There's something. You know, you don't want to reward... It's kind of strange. You don't want to reward too much for exploration. With me now, an ogre of unnatural visage blocks the exit and my hurried search for another meatless. My meager supplies can do little for me. When this fire is extinguished, they will be upon me. I am afraid. My presence here proves I am no coward. And what is this? 3 large potions. Alright. Getting closer to something. I believe something earlier said it was an ogre. That seems about right. But there's definitely a chest I haven't gotten into. I may kind of like explore on here a little bit later to see if I can't find how to open that up. I'm sure there's ways I haven't gone. But it will be a lot of backtracking because I have less sense of direction in games than I do in real life. Aha, okay. Medium AP orb. I like these AP orbs, though. So, let's potion up those who need it. And, I mean, you might as well use, like, the cheap stuff, right, sir? Because they do so bloody much for you. And let's get everybody nice and full up. And we're going to save. Save here. Alright. Let's ready ourselves for the ogre. Two-headed ogre emerged. Excellent. So, we start off with a sentinel. Or don't you have... Citadel. Yeah. And you can scan him. That's not going to work. That looks pretty good, actually. Nah. Let's get... That should be enough. Null magic. I mean, null magic probably is not necessary. He is an ogre. Do we think he's going to cast spells? Well, okay, he might. But maybe I should have waited until after he casts something. That seems reasonable. Okay, he does hit like a ton of bricks. So there is that to consider. Let's drop a genius. Done that. I think I shall hamstring him. And burgle him. 75,000. What do you have to steal, sir? Emerald armor. Okay, I'll take that. He's immune to all statuses. He's partially weak to fire. And, oh ho ho, I happen to have fire. Conveniently enough. I also have Megaton Explosion. Do I need much more? Let's see how that does. Not bad, not bad. Decreasing his stats is always nice. That was not that impressive. Hulking Brood. Okay. Yeah, I need to pump things up. Mana Surge, you're about ready to finally jump into it. Rain of Death, sounds lovely. There we go. Experimental Liquid is quite effective. Let's... Let's Mana Surge you. Massive SP Orb, lovely. Now the next Megaton drops should be quite effective. Along with the fire from Koos. Should probably have Soraya heal that up, right? Okay, so fire, have some of that. Hunter's Poultice will do just fine. And Megaton Explosion. Alright. Back up to full healing. Or full health, rather. Not bad. Not bad either. Alright, about halfway. Excellent. So let's Berserk. Yeah, you know what? Let's destroy armor on you. And hamstring him. Let's see, nothing there. Aha, there we go. Experimental Liquid is lovely as well. I mean, it's not going to status him. At least I think it's lovely. Yeah, not bad. Okay, so I expect this next round should do it. To Berserker, let's Berserker. Rain of Death. Burglary with a chance of a crit, and Megaton Explosion. Let's see how well you stand up to this. Nothing left to steal is great. And the Megaton for a nice chunk of damage. There we go. Alright. Koos is hurting a little bit, unsurprisingly. But I think that takes us out. Alright, we'll watch the cutscene real quick. Well, they're not usually real quick. As you leave the passage behind, the same strange feeling overcomes you, and your perception slowly shifts to events from the past. I swear, these always come at the worst time in relation to my episodes. Did on the original last stream as well. Alright, we are in the distant past, Chapter 2, The War Machine. Alright, that seems pretty effective, eh? Poor little goblins. They're much larger than the goblins. Strike now! Alright, that was pretty effective. Here's a lovely human farmer. Chris, human villager. James, what's on the horizon? Looks like an advancing sandstorm. But it stays close to the ground. Maybe it's a massive stampede? It's unnatural. We'll know soon enough. Until then, let's get back to work. Seems to imply they're looking north and then it panned to the right as though the attack is coming from that direction. So the general story is they're stomping over everything, pretty much. I think I see tiny little pointed ears there. Archers, give light to the southern hills! Kevlar, take my post. Chief, an army approaches from the south. Be it dwarven, human, or goblin, or has an elven tribe broken our pact? The The distance is yet too far to determine their ethnicity. Raise the alarm, every able-bodied elf to the walls. Yes, Chief. We must alert the king. Is our situation so dire? If the gods are willing, we shall stop them here, but if not, you are the only advance alarm that our brethren shall have. Go now, do not debate me. Take the north road and stop for nothing. Yes, father. It's like Eric refers to the child of the king rather than the child of the chief. Prepare yourselves. Arrows knocked. Be safe, fairy. They've been more effective, but not effective enough. This is but the beginning. We march northward at once. We'll smash their remaining forces before they can prepare additional defenses. Alright, so that will do it for this episode. Next episode we might do a quick run back through the cavern. I do recall one area I was not able to find my way to, so I might try to find a way to do that. Maybe a little high speed. We'll see what we can do. But until then, I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, don't forget to leave a like. Let me know what you think in the comments. But until next time, catch you later.